welcome to Red and Black TV. I'm your host, Stos, co-host Banana, panel heads, Azza and Big Kev.
Thanks, Stos. I got the upgrade. I got the upgrade.
You got the fucking title, huh?
Wow, mate, this is a big night for me. Getting on the piss. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, biggies.
That's cool. Yeah, so Kev's one of the panel heads now. He's been introduced. I feel like he's had enough runs on the show to be part of the panel now.
Part of the crew.
Shout out to Bods. Obviously, can't make it tonight. He had a game against
tonight.
Sydney FC. Good
result.
Today.
Yeah. 0-0.
Got the nil-all draw.
Okay, very nice.
Well done, Bods.
First grade 2-2.
Yeah, that's all. Now, let's get into business, yeah? Oof. Into business.
Who's going to start?
Wow. Wanderers Adelaide, obviously, in Adelaide. I don't even know what to say, yeah? I'm going to leave it for you guys, boys. Like, let's get into it, yeah?
Who's going to go?
I'm just going to say the lineup. Before the game, I messaged you boys and I said, "Hey, McGowan, they left him at home." I think that's a good sign that, well, look, it's probably a little bit too late, but it's still a good sign that Robinson is maybe considering those changes at least, and thinking about what he's going to do with the lineup. The message in the last podcast was, "Hey, does Kamal deserve a start?" I think, as you said that, and he got one. So I don't know. It's to look at that, the lineup and go, okay, well, maybe he's thinking about different options. Still hasn't changed the formation, but I don't know. I was quite positive when I saw the lineup.
Yeah.
That's about where it started.
Oh, it's about where it ended, yeah.
Yeah.
The lineup did look decent, and you're right. I feel Kamal deserved that start.
He didn't do too bad.
I was actually impressed with Ziegler, to be honest. I feel a lot of people have doubted his capability as a centre back, but he didn't do too much wrong, man. To be honest, throughout the whole game.
I don't know. He did a lot of
He much the truth of it.
Like
a lot of missed passes, man. A lot of
you
unnecessary.
reckon?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he had a half decent game, to be honest.
No,
man.
he
And for
played-
someone that hasn't played, that much.
Was he
this
worse
season.
than McGowan?
No way. There's no way he was.
No,
worse
he
than
wasn't.
McGowan.
That's true.
No
That's true.
way.
That's true.
He retains his spot, obviously.
Yep.
Based on that.
Yeah,
but
he will.
with
Good
Nada, it's
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Let's go into the first goal then, okay? Obviously, because as much as I did just say now that Ziegler did have a first game, I feel like he was one of the culprits, himself and Gordon, in that scenario.
I think it starts with Nada though, Stos.
Yeah.
Allowing the cross to come through.
I agree with that.
That's where O'Halloran. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. He always has a blinder against us, O'Halloran. Like no matter, as far as I can remember, he's always had a great game against us. And Nada gets beaten, and then the rest is history once the ball gets into the box. I don't know if Margush could have positioned himself a little bit better, because it was quite a little bit of a lob type cross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, your central defender should get into that, man.
Yeah, it was
you can't allow someone of, Tommy Urich's caliber to fucking just, get on top of you like that.
And there were two defenders there, and he still beat
That's what
them
I mean.
both.
Maybe you're saying Magush, man. I think Magush could have done a little bit better than what he done. That was just
I didn't think
he saw the ball and he just threw himself in the air. Done a star jump for me.
I thought that was probably, to be honest, thought it was Magush's worst game he's played for us. Like, I'm not saying he did anything really, really bad. He just a lot of missed kicks, a lot of fumbles. He just didn't
missed
have the
save
confidence.
when he went to get punched out in the second half.
Yeah, he was very fucking.
He might have been nervous because I think he's an ex-Adelaide boy, isn't he?
He's from Adelaide, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He just, I don't know. Even I just found out, like, look.
Can I just say one thing before you continue on? I'll take my hat off to Tommy Urich, okay, because the commentators are absolute lost fucks, okay?
God.
Because they were carrying on saying, it seems like he's a bit sick, so maybe that's why he didn't celebrate. Wake the fuck up, you idiots. He didn't celebrate, okay? Because he didn't want to disrespect Western Sydney Wanderers.
He's a fucking Champions League winner with
he's
Wanderers,
an ACL
man.
fucking winner, okay?
Yeah.
I'll take my hat off to you, Urich. Someone we fucking maybe should have brought back into this club.
Yeah.
So fair play to you, Urich. Champion.
That's that Aussie marquee we could have, at least put some money on, because if he was coming back, we should have, dude, like you said, he is a ex-Wanderer, not only ex-Wanderer, Champions League winner. Yep. So again, I echo that sentiment, Stos.
Think about it. Who scored the fucking goal in the first leg to win that fucking ACL?
He won us the Champions League.
Fucking Urich, bro.
No, I didn't. I went through that,
No, I'm also sorry, bro.
Look, I think, if you remember the last podcast, pretty much all of us, except for I think you, Stos, said we're going to lose, or was it you? I can't remember. Only one of us said that we're going to.
I said they were going to win, but
Yeah.
I said lost
So
4-1.
yeah,
Actually, I pretty much said we're going to get thumped.
oh yeah, 4-0 away. Yeah,
that
that's
was a 4-0
right.
from
That's
Stos.
right. Yeah. So look, you got to give the boys credit. Obviously, the red card did help.
Did it help?
Only periodically.
Did it really
Yeah,
help?
that's a
Malta, bro?
very good question there, but
I don't know
Did it
if
really
it helped.
help?
I don't know, man.
The
Second half it
If
did.
we'd done the live stream,
what do you mean second half?
The first once the second half started, the first 15 minutes of the second half, it didn't help. Adelaide were all over us. We had 44% possession. with
I'm
10
telling you
men.
now, if
With
we'd done
11
the
men,
watch
it was
along
shit.
on Saturday during that game, I reckon we would have got flagged off. Because the shit I was saying inside
Yeah,
of my
yeah.
house.
It was. It
My wife
wasn't.
was,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you? What do you mean, what's wrong with me?
It was. Yeah. That's
No, it was disgusting.
It
And
was.
You know what it was?
It was.
There was no link ups, as you'd say, Malta. The passes were just going astray. Everyone looked fucking lost. In that scenario, when you have that extra man, you need to fucking take advantage, okay?
Yeah.
And it was, when was the red card? The 43rd minute, whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, just before halftime.
Just before
before,
halftime,
yeah.
whatever, okay? We went into the second half, and I'm thinking in my head, oh, here we go, we're going to fucking have a go
Yeah,
at
yeah,
them,
yeah.
okay? And
Didn't
we were
happen.
doing nothing.
didn't
It
change-
took him...
He didn't change anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it took him until he actually made those subs,
Yep.
okay, where he brought in Abini and Cox, where he actually did revert to another formation. He played 4 at the back. He sent Gordon to right back.
Yeah,
And I think he
Aquilina
was
came
pretty
off.
much playing... It was either a 4-2-3-1 or it was something along those
probably
lines.
the
Still,
But you know what? Then we started to... We
I
scored.
don't know,
We scored.
We scored, and then after that, we didn't do anything.
Yeah,
We didn't
I
do anything.
But you know why? You know why? And I was telling you this before the podcast. These guys have played a fucking 3-5-2 the whole season, okay? They haven't played any other formation, and he finally decides to fucking change it up. He probably hasn't even been practicing at training. So they've got no idea.
Yeah.
They haven't gelled in that formation at all. So they did look lost playing that, different formation in my eyes. Look, so that's a big problem.
I agree. Like 100%. Once you're facing 10 men, you got to sacrifice a defender, put attacker on, go for it. But in saying that, playing the 3-5-2 against 10 men, you should 100%. You should have the space on the wings. A lot of blame has to go to the players. I think a lot of blame has to go to players because you're versing 10 men, and Robertson, halftime could have said to the players, you know what, let's see what your boys can do. You got 15 minutes before I change it. Those players against 10 men have to show something. You spread the game with the 3-5-2. You're spreading it. You got all the spaces out
It's a
wide.
defensive formation.
It is, but
rubbish.
Why wouldn't you fucking tweak it
it's a
at
defensive.
halftime?
No, it is defensive. Once you're defending, attacking, you got the wing backs going forward. So it is
I get-
attacking.
I get
so
you.
against 10 men, you should technically have always a wing back free.
So explain to me what happened then.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the players need to get the blame here. Like Robertson does, but I think the players need a big blame in this for the first 15 minutes.
For me,
of
that
second
is
half.
150% on Robertson, bro. You are,
I've had enough of him, bro.
mate.
I've had
You're
enough.
honestly in a
don't know,
position
man.
to fucking win a game. Why wouldn't you? I would have gone to a fucking 4-3-3 for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
if I got an extra man. And we know what football's like. There's sometimes where you do have that extra player and things don't go your way, and it's actually even harder to score.
Yeah.
But in that scenario, fucking tweak the fuck out of the formation.
I think he should
Go
have done it
for
earlier.
it, bro.
I think, Stos, to your point, and to sort of back up as at the same time, it's like if we were 0-0, fair enough, go out there for 15 minutes, see what happens, and then we push. But we were already 1-0 down,
You
so
go
that's
straight.
why the change need to happen sooner.
Yeah, okay,
So
fair
I
enough,
think
yeah.
I think that's where I think I would have been with you and said, yeah, you know what, go out there for 10 minutes, let's see what happens, and then I'm going to force the change, go and see what you can do. But we're already down 1-0.
Yeah, you gotta
The
chase
change has to happen straight away because
Yeah.
you got to get the goal and then go on with it. Unless he was planning to get a draw. But
Nah,
for
you
me,
should- you're
you got to
versing
plan
10
for the
men.
win with
Yeah.
against 10 men. So you got to go out early and
Yeah.
go for it. So
You know, the problem was when they went down to 10 men, we played there, all right, second half of 15 minutes. But they were dominating the game.
Yeah.
With 10 men, they were dominating.
We had
We didn't look like
44%
at all.
It's just embarrassing.
We
Yeah.
That whole fucking game,
Yep.
I don't think we put fucking 4 or 5 passes together properly without losing it.
I agree.
It's fucking pathetic, man.
was, it
All
was.
of them, bro. Every single one of them is fucking pathetic out there, bro.
Where was the midfield?
But this is the problem too. Now
Where'd they
I'm
go?
saying now you're playing against 10 men. You have a midfield, bro. That apparently we've got a midfield. I don't see fucking any of it in the game. I said it last week. There's no fucking formation how we're gonna play. Even with his boring formation, there's no formation of how they're gonna break down a team. There's nothing. There's none of that there, man.
There was
Fucking rubbish. It was fucking rubbish football. I've had enough of this bloke already, man. I've had enough of him since from the moment he stepped foot into the club, Robson.
It's, you know what it is, Banana, as well? It's a big scenario where there's some big players that went missing. And in my eyes, Dorrans went missing in that game. Okay?
Invisible, man.
And he's the anchor. He's supposed to be dictating
They
fucking
played it.
play.
They played
you know?
even the commentator saying it, but you could see earlier that they played Bacchus and Dorrans and Treacy differently. Dorrans was much more disciplined. He had to stay back while
As
Bacchus
he does.
wasn't in line with Dorrans. Bacchus was sometimes ahead of Treacy. So sometimes Treacy would drop back and Bacchus would go forward.
Tracy
So
was hopeless too. This
He,
game.
yeah, he just.
God,
I don't know. There was.
I don't
Banana's
mind that.
right.
I don't mind that shifting
I don't
around
mind.
in
Yeah,
the center
you
of
got
the
to
park.
confuse it. Yeah, I agree, but it didn't work. It was weird. Like Banana said, there wasn't 5 passes put together.
Nothing.
It
But
was-
even
it's-
when
yeah.
you're down to 10 men, there was no like push on one side. All right, it's not working this side. We're going the other side. There was none of
No
that.
quick
bro.
switches and stuff like that, yeah.
All I saw was get it to him. That we get the ball in the back. We boot it up front. I hope for Duke he can head it, chip it forward with his head and catch the ball again. Kick and chase.
Even then, we got
common
lucky
scenario.
with our goal.
Fucking hell, man.
We got lucky. No, look, Duke. Duke's gonna win a header.
Yep.
And Coxie finished it well, but the cross itself,
It was
Abini fucking comes off the defender,
Deflected.
flops up in the air.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a clean cross. You know what I mean? So,
It's like you landed to him.
yeah.
was a good
Well,
finish.
Duke did most of the work to flick
Flick
it
it
back,
on.
and
That's
it
what I mean.
just so happened Cox wasn't marked. I don't know how. There was 2 of them, but they didn't mark him, and he took his
Great
chance.
finish.
Yeah,
Well finished.
and look, and that's what a striker's supposed to do. Because if he didn't do that, we'd be roasting him.
That's it.
Well, he actually, I think a little bit later on, he had another opportunity which was from across as well, where Cox has hit it in and the keeper did a great save.
Yep.
So that could have potentially taken us up to 2-1, at that
Well,
point.
we had a chance to win it right at the
Yeah,
end.
right at the end.
Or,
what
yeah,
happened?
just wanted to-
I think two things in my opinion.
say.
Obviously, Abini, like not putting the ball on target, that's one.
Yeah.
But dude, the ball that he received,
It wasn't the greatest.
bounced at his feet, bro. Put it on the ground so this guy can hit it first
Simple
time.
pass
There
too.
was 2 players inside.
Yeah,
Inside.
there was 2 of them.
Yeah,
Cox.
I don't mind him.
You know what I
He has
think?
to have a
I
shot.
think Wilmering's frame of mind at that point was because there was 2 defenders sort of there. He was worried about putting it down the ball, on the floor that they would intercept. I think
Yeah.
that was what was going on in his head. Well, you're not wrong. Like the ball on the floor would have been perfect. Tap in, if anything. You know what I mean? But he killed. Benny did well to control that ball. To be fair to him,
Yeah, but it killed all momentum.
The finish was.
Oh, you got to
The
hit
finish
it.
was.
You know what? He
God,
honestly
bro.
had enough time to like.
At least put on target.
Yeah, like
At least put on target. If they force a save, they force a save. But you got to actually put it on
You gotta
target.
score.
It
That's
wasn't
the
even
problem.
close.
You
He had
gotta
the whole
score there.
goal was to his left. And he hit
no,
the
it
ball.
was.
I would say
Went to his right.
90% of the time, you put that ball on target, it'll go in.
goal, yeah.
Because
Oh, if he was wearing
the
sky
players
blue,
are
he
coming
would've put
across
that in
to
the
try
back
and
of
block
the net,
it,
I'll tell you
right?
that.
Yeah.
If they block it, they block it, right? Because
But
the
we
ball
might
was
even be there
shit.
for the scraps.
Yeah, but look, but the ball was shit. So if they blocked it, would be like the ball was shit. He did well to put it on target, but he completely missed the
You're
fucking
a
goal.
professional footballer. You got to
Yeah, he
score
should've
there.
put that
you
away,
have to
brother.
score there, right? Even
Yeah, but this
hard
is
football would
a
score
common
there.
theme here now with the Benny. We've been saying it fucking since the beginning of the season. There's been other scenarios like this where a Benny's needed to fucking finish and be clinical, and he hasn't been. So, like right now, in your eyes, he's a failure. You
He's a
believe
failure. To be honest, I thought second half.
Because when he first came on in the game,
Yeah.
he was
did
doing
all
all
right.
right. Bit a few
Except for that
players, and I'm
miss,
thinking, here we go. He's doing all right. Whatever else.
He did, and credit to him. Like he did, it was deflected, but he did set up our goal. I thought he did all right second half. He just that finish, you can't. There's no excuse.
Did we deserve to win the game?
No way.
No way.
no.
So we
way.
almost stole 2 games within a week because we almost stole the game beforehand.
Central Coast, yeah.
The Central Coast game. We'll come back hard, and we almost stole this one.
Yep.
Almost is not good enough.
But yeah, it's not.
I agree, it's not good enough. But
Never good enough.
but we only play for 15 minutes a game.
Literally, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as last game.
Look, even
honest to God.
you're 1-0 against 10 men. Once you got the goal, you got to expect to go for the win.
Game's got
You
to
gotta-
change
you have to, man.
when they go down to 10 men. You're meant to dominate the game, and you should have
Yeah.
80% of possession after that, man. From that
80%,
point on.
20 shots. Just
Teams
Just
don't
keep going.
teams don't fear us. That's the thing.
They don't.
They don't fear us.
They don't. They don't.
Because they know,
Because
you
you
know
know
why?
why?
They don't know. They know we don't know what to do with the ball. That's
Everyone's worked this out, man.
It is.
It's not hard.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck me. How hard would it be as a fucking gaffer, to be sussing out how to play against the Wanderers?
Sit back. You know they're going to put crosses in. Like we know that's what we're going to do.
Fuck it. Like, it's 101
It's
coaching, man.
ridiculous. And the shit thing is, like, look, the result isn't bad, but we had to win. We had to win.
No, you know why?
You have to win to
you know,
stay.
you know why the fucking result's bad, Azza? Because look
table,
here,
yeah.
right? I'll look at the fucking ladder right here, yeah? We're coming 6th, yeah? We've got And we're
most
playing
games.
the
Three games.
most
The
games
most
in the
games.
competition, yeah? We're
Yeah.
playing 17 games. We're sitting on 26. We've got Raw underneath us who have played 14 games. We've got Western United. Well, I'm pretty sure they played 15
played
now.
15.
And they lost whatever. But even Wellington, 16. You know, they can easily start catching
the
us.
table's
these
lying,
teams, man.
100%.
There's games,
We're
in,
not
and,
sitting at
and the
six.
teams above us,
They're gone.
they've got game in hands too.
Yeah.
So the
We're,
gap...
we're, we're down at 10th somewhere, 10th, 9th.
The
we're
gap's
there.
going to start getting real messy in the next few rounds, man. I'm telling
We
you.
got a
now.
lot of must wins coming. We got a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have to.
I think to Az's point though, like if you had thought about the preseason and gone, we're going to go to Adelaide and we'll get a point, it wouldn't have been a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
But considering we got 3-1 all draws, that's like winning one
Precious.
game and losing two.
Yeah.
Because you only pick up three
Yeah.
points in three games. So that's like, well, you don't want to win. You'd
dropping
much rather
6
win
points.
two. Yeah, you'd much rather win two and draw one,
Yeah.
and pick up 7 points, but we pick up 3. That's where it becomes
That's
a problem.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they start catching you.
That's it. And I don't know. It was frustrating watching the game. It was really frustrating. The
Oh,
game was there to be
unbearable.
won.
It was bad to watch sometimes.
That first half
I
was
honestly
rubbish.
was going to turn it off and start playing FIFA, bro.
It was.
Honestly, during the first half, I was thinking of turning it off.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was for me.
How do you think I
watching
feel? I had a game on Saturday night. I had to fucking sit at home before coming here and watch that fucking game. You know how painful it is to watch a fucking game the next day when you know how fucked the team's played?
I just don't understand. Like, they're professional football players and they cannot string 3-4 passes together, man.
Yeah, man.
Against 10 men.
Again, against 10 men, too. Not only that, they put us on a show. It was a laughing stock, bro. I was laughing here second half.
That first 15 minutes
Put
of
it
the
on
second
us.
half was the worst we've ever played in seasons. Straight up. I can't remember West Ham
Seasons.
played that in seasons. Honestly, and the last seasons we've had been shit. That first 15 minutes of the second half, it was embarrassing, to be honest. Against 10 men.
It was 10 men, exactly.
And you know, I was telling Stos before we started here. Like, every time they pan the camera onto fucking Robson, he looks lost to me. He looks like he's lost control.
I think he's feeling it now.
Yeah.
Feeling the pressure, bro. And for me, you're gonna feel it soon, bro.
Can I
Come on,
do
keep
something?
going, brother.
In you saying that, I'm going to bring up something as well that I've heard through the grapevine through someone. I'm not going to mention his name. You guys all know him, whatever. But a bit of inside info, all right? Supposedly, Robinson has completely lost the locker room.
You can see it.
Completely lost the locker room. And I'm telling you, and it's all started from a scenario with Georgescu.
Yeah.
All right? And a few people have taken side with Georgescu about the matter and whatnot and why he's not playing. And he's lost the dressing room.
He's a big
completely.
personality in that dressing room.
I'm gonna say Georgescu said, "Let's attack." He said, "What?" Get it.
Bench.
The thing is,
Not even the bench. Brother. Skip the bench.
No, but you know what? That'll explain a lot of things if that's the scenario. Because you look at the players, and I know
Something's
we keep
changed.
saying, Duke looks deflated, he's tired, blah, blah, blah. How do you not know it's a mental thing? And he just doesn't want to fucking play for Robertson.
And it wouldn't blame Duke either because his roommate is Coxie, and Coxie's not getting minutes. Like other than on the weekend.
on Instagram, Duke and Coxie look best mates. They
Yeah,
always take the piss out of
and,
each other.
and he's
shit
not,
like that.
and he's not like he wasn't playing. He hasn't been playing.
Do they
so
like Instagram posts together?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
They
they
do.
do.
they share each other's shit.
They share each other's stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're the best
and
mates.
us two,
They room
idiots,
together.
Sydney lugging it.
Yeah. Fucking Sydney, fucking shit.
But
fucking
can we just touch on Nada's red card?
Yeah, I was
Because
just gonna bring that
stupid.
up.
Because that was
It's a red card.
It's a red,
reckon?
but how bad was his positioning to let him get on the inside? He had no choice but to bring him down.
Mork would have been clear on goal, bro.
Yeah,
He
no,
beat
no.
him, he beat
So
him.
I agree with what he did, but how do you get it? How do you let it get to that point, man?
Yeah.
I think it was just some really bad defending.
Just young. He's young.
He's
That's
young.
that's inexperience right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't do a professional foul last man like that, bro.
I mean, look, I don't mind that he did it.
Yeah.
Because look, I don't mind that he did it because it was a bit later in the game.
Yeah.
But why you get yourself in that position?
Yeah.
That's the problem,
That's
man.
it, yeah.
How do you do that?
On those scenarios too, man, you gotta have a bit of faith in your keeper too.
Nah,
Nah,
not that
come on,
late.
bro. Magoosh,
Nah.
to be fair to Magoosh,
Nah, I wouldn't
bro,
know.
he did a few blunders in that game, but he's a shot stopper, bro.
He is, 100%.
Yes, he
Like,
can.
you know what I mean? You gotta have a bit of faith in him as well.
But if Nada doesn't do that and Adelaide score 2-1, 10 minutes left, are we going to score? Like, we're not going to score a goal then. We're going to
But
lose
you
that
never
game.
know. Listen, when it comes to this situation, I'd rather go when you're chasing the game like that, or you're how can I say? Yeah, you're 1-0 down. They got 10 men. Like he comes up against like the same scenario like that. He takes. I'll rather let him score and then to take him down. Then you're back to square one, and then these guys are better than you,
Yeah.
which they were with 10 men against us. they'll put more against us, bro. All right, they didn't do it. We're lucky that they dipped in a little bit of form last night.
Yeah.
Even Goodwin.
He did
We're
nothing.
lucky. He did
He
nothing.
nothing.
Usually against
Traore-
us, he
Traore
switches
was
on, man.
killing us, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking quality
Yeah.
player, man. And there was that one opportunity where I think my Gush stormed out, and I don't know, he missed the ball.
Oh,
completely.
Yeah, he missed the whole
And it was
wall.
pretty much.
We got lucky.
It was an open goal, but it was
Tight
a
angle.
whatever. I'm thinking, fuck me, man. Like we were very lucky in that
We
game.
could have been down 3-0 half time,
Yeah,
and
there
no one
was
could
a
have
lot of
argued.
opportunities they had, man, and they could have put us to the fucking sword, man. Honestly,
It just shit has to improve, honestly, because
I don't see it improving, man. I do not
if it
see
doesn't,
it,
we're not
man.
making top 6. And
My fuck.
If Stos
you're not
is
making
right-
top 6, but look at the ladder. You're not making it.
Yeah,
You're not making.
honestly,
Stos is
right now, my head, forget my heart, my head saying now, I reckon we're going to finish like
this,
8th.
our next game,
We're going to finish like 8th.
Our next
man.
game's going to go off fair
What do you
bit.
mean? You've been saying this for the past 4 podcasts.
It is.
my
It is.
fella.
But like, it is, man. If we, as weird as it sounds, if we still beat the teams below us, we'll make the top 6.
Like you're clutching, bro.
I'm clutching. I am.
at
I'm
straws,
clutching
bro.
because
I
I've got
don't
it, but-
disagree with him. Like to an extent, like if you look back at our track record right now, the only team that's beaten us in the last 8 weeks is Melbourne City.
And credit to them, they're a good.
That
team.
only
Still,
team that's
I'm
beaten
not-
us.
All right,
The
we
draws have killed
haven't
us.
lost since then. But
I'll
I'm
get-
just saying
I'll get
they're
ya.
poor performances, man.
They
They are. We're
Poor,
playing like
bro.
shit. We
No,
are
no,
playing
rubbish.
like shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Look,
inevitable.
you honestly want to go into the top 6?
I do. I just want to
playing
make
like
top
that?
6, but you got to remember, like,
Why? Why would you want to get? It's embarrassing.
because,
man.
like, all right, you're going to disagree with this, but remember we finished last season.
Yep.
Top 6 is an improvement. It is. It's a. Roberts can say, "Look, we finished last year. We're improving. Give me another year." And you're gonna have, like, you have to. You have to.
And what? Are you happy with that?
Fuck.
Yeah,
bro.
I am. Honestly, I am. I'm not.
No, I'm not talking about the top 6. I'm talking about Robinson going for another year.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a Robinson out
I'm
yet.
still not. I'm still not Robinson out.
I'm already. I was out. For him in the beginning of the season.
I'm out come end of season.
I'm out next week if he doesn't
Okay, but
win.
what happens
I'm
if
out.
he
I'm pretty
finishes
much out.
fourth?
I'm-
If
I'm-
he-
I'm at the
Banana's been
door.
out 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
honestly, if we don't beat Brisbane, Robertson out's going to be a lot louder. A lot.
we know
Hey,
that.
Stos, you're saying end of season.
Yeah.
What happens if he finishes 4th?
No, I want him gone.
Oh, so regardless of what he
I want
finishes
him
from
gone.
here,
I can't handle this fucking the football we're playing, bro.
It's terrible. It's unbearable to watch.
look how
He's
bad
not
it
gonna-
is.
I know.
Kev,
I
listen.
know. We said in the beginning, or whenever last few weeks, but I know we said in the beginning, we'll rather win ugly.
Yeah, then win
I'd rather win and win ugly instead of playing beautiful football.
and lose. Yeah.
But this is terrible, bro. We're not even winning. You're not winning. We're
playing ugly and
we're ugly and
We're playing
drawing
ugly and
losing.
we've got ugly results.
The thing is with the table is if we win our next 3 games, everything's good. If we win our next 3 games,
If
Brisbane, Melbourne, and who?
I don't know the third game, but they're winnable.
Because then we got the
Sydney,
derby after
isn't it?
that.
Derby.
Sydney May 1st, yeah.
It might be the derby, yeah.
And imagine if we win the derby after winning 3 games, everything will be. We're saying Robertson's in for the next 3 years.
no, I won't be saying that. Bro. I won't be
You're going to say that.
I
We're
just said
not.
I'll say it.
I'll be with you, Azza.
I just look like
Fuck, you guys have got faith, big time.
it's
Stuart.
not.
I
look,
don't know. I've lost it
I get
already.
why people like Banana they're down because the way we're playing and shit like that. But like, there's a bigger picture, and the bigger picture is we've been shit for how many seasons. If we do make top 6, and even if we get out of the first season, the first game of the finals, there's an improvement. There's a big improvement.
I'm not denying
Malta. I want to see improvements on the field, bro.
Oh,
on
playing
the
style, I
park,
get
bro,
it.
Of
Yeah.
the style, not improvement. We played shit all season, and we just scraped into the top 6. That's
we
not
lose.
improvement, bro. That's 1 week into the final.
That's
and
luck.
pack your bags, bro.
That's luck.
That's not
That's
improvement.
luck, brother.
That's failure,
it's
bro.
fucking luck, bro.
I said
I'm
it in the
telling you
beginning.
now.
I told
You should
you
say
all
top 2, yeah.
in the beginning of the season. If we don't finish first, it's a fucking failure. We lost the first game. Season was over for me there, bro.
Stos, just curious. How many games we lost this year?
Let's have a look.
Four.
Yeah. 2 against
4 or
Melbourne
5?
City.
Out of 17?
It's
We've got more draws than wins.
We've lost 4.
Yeah.
We've had 7 draws.
Yep.
And 6 wins.
Okay.
Rubbish.
Four losses in what, 17
4
games?
losses isn't bad. The draws.
It's not. And 2 of them to City, or arguably the best team in the comp. It's not the worst. I understand what you guys are saying. But I'm with Az on this one. Like, we're having a shit season and we're not losing that many games. Ultimately, because we're playing a defensive style of football. Apparently,
Bro, we've had the
but
most,
we can see.
we've had the most draws in the competition.
I get it, but
7 draws.
but-
That's not good enough.
But you can tell
7.
me the Brisbane game where we did the watch along, we could have won. The Central Coast game we could have won, and Adelaide game we could have won. That changes everything. I'm not saying that he deserves to get an extension on the contract or whatever, or that we're playing good football because we're playing shit. But in the bigger scheme of things, which is what Az is saying, we've lost 4 games, man, and 2 of them are to the best team in the comp. So it's not all downhill. I know you on that side of the table, it's very stacked towards Robinson out, and this side is the other way. But and I do agree with Banana. We do not have an identity.
Yeah.
Right.
But imagine we did.
Yeah.
Right? Popper in.
Must
People can say what they want. Nah, people can say what they want about Popovich, bro. Oh, he was boring. Blah,
I
blah,
love
blah.
Popper.
he
man.
wasn't.
Nah,
bad.
Pop was
Right.
the king, bro.
He wasn't boring.
At least, even when they were shit, had shit teams,
Bro.
bro, and he was in charge. Those guys still gave 110%.
100%, yeah.
We have a decent squad this year, bro.
That's
We have a
what it
decent
is,
squad
yeah.
to be in the top, man. They
If
can't
this squad
fucking string
wasn't-
passes together,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
if this squad was in
No,
the hands
hey,
of somebody
okay,
else,
Come
you know what
on.
it is, man?
No, I'll give you that,
I've
Banana,
seen
right.
park football teams string together more passes than the ones.
I agree,
That-
man.
that
My
FFA Cup
fucking
game I watched
embarrassing.
where you were, they played better than
Rovers all H7
I saw,
today.
bro.
Good result.
Yeah.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not a good look.
Let's think about the next fixture now, obviously, which is Friday night against Raw at home. What do you think, guys?
It's a must-win. Simple as that. It's a must-win.
You say that every fucking week.
No, I didn't say it against
Everything's
Adelaide.
a fucking, obviously, everything's a must fucking win.
I didn't
We
say it
know
against.
this.
No, I didn't say it's a must-win against Adelaide. I didn't say
Bro,
that.
you
But
always
it's a
say
must-win.
that.
And I said you guys,
It's a
this
must-win.
game's a must-win.
It's all about the link up. We understand that.
It is,
okay?
no, but it is a must-win. We don't win this, and
What do you boys think? Let's start with you,
I'm
Kev.
not-
What's your prediction? What do you think?
I'm being optimistic again because I was optimistic against Adelaide, so hopefully it gets a little bit closer. Our problem is we're struggling to find goals. So I think it's going to be a 2-1 to the Wanderers. Hopefully we break the duck and get 2 goals in the game because we've had 3-1 all draws. So let's break that. Juki and Kamau, I reckon we'll get up.
Yep.
I'm
Malta?
going to go for another draw, 1-1.
I'm going for a 3-0 win.
Oh,
Draw.
smell it.
To us.
See it.
That.
Smell it.
Wow.
Yeboah, Duke, Kamau.
Go, put $100 on that.
Fuck.
Three
You
nil.
feel that confident?
3-0 win. It's going to be a turn. We're going to win next 3 games.
I'll message that guy.
For me, I'm going to go 3-1 loss.
Wow.
Yeah. I just feel like it's going to get worse. Like, we've been lucky to get these draws in these last few games. I think shit's really going to hit the fan soon. And hey, I hope I'm wrong. And he fucking goes and wins. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm doing this, like, reverse psychology, and hopefully,
Even though Bananas given up, he didn't even think we were going to lose. So fucking.
I don't know.
No, I think we're going to lose. Honestly.
I can just feel a smell a draw. I can smell it. Smell it. Smell it, asshole. Smell it.
Tough one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go for a draw, man. If they're little pipsqueak, if he shows up, wins the law.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And McGowan's playing too. Hopefully not.
Well, hopefully
Well,
not.
no, he has to
He has
because
to.
Nada
He
got
has to,
suspended.
He might have to, yeah.
Why? They can't start Taz?
Taz,
Could see it. Nutty.
Ziegler.
Depends if he's
Ziggy.
on his way to the Jets.
Yeah.
What a stupid move. I
I'm
still
like,
can't believe that,
what
bro.
is going on? Like, honestly,
Who's
I,
making these shots? Who's making these calls?
I don't understand. I don't get it. Honestly,
I don't get it.
Has it built any momentum? I don't think it has, since last week.
It's
don't know.
building as much momentum as we got.
Yeah, that's fucking solid. Solid.
We're
shit.
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
All right, well, fucking, that's pretty much a wrap. That. Like, subscribe, share our videos as much as you can so it can boost up those views and, the usual. Free the red and black.
Robinson
out.
in.
Hell, get the fuck out.
Later.